Now listen, this is where we are going. What is the gateway to the operation of signs and wonders? That's where we are going. What is the gateway to the operation of signs and wonders? Don't forget, signs and wonders happen when the regulatory laws of life are suspended. Signs and wonders happen when the business of life ceases to be as usual and become unusual. Listen, everybody. The main gateway to the operation of signs and wonders is the responsibility of man to access the supernatural world. You know why? The factory house where natural laws are suspended, the factory house where signs and wonders are manufactured, is in the supernatural world. Get it settled. This is our adventure in this month of November. No man have access to signs and wonders whose journey is limited to the world of the natural. Access into the supernatural world, access into the world of the spirit realm is the only authentic, valid visa into the city of signs and wonders. Wow. I got to my church in Aja last week. Our anniversary is next week. If not for this wedding Thanksgiving, I will not be here this morning. I forced myself to be here because of the wedding Thanksgiving, so that I can. I got to church last week and I saw a letter written from the security company that was guiding the church. We have 2 corporate securities in the church guarding the church, and I saw a letter that they have revoked their contract with us, that they are this week. So I got to that place, so I asked for the letter of the supervisor. I asked for the number of the supervisor that signed the letter. They gave me the number. So I called him. How are you, sir? I said, I'm the general overseer of Total Gospel Bible Church. I saw the letter you wrote that your security is going to be. He said, yes, sir. He said they have written a lot of letters to us. They have had meetings with us, and nobody responded. There was no response. And we took our silence as a compliance. So I said, who did you discuss with? He said, I have come to the church several times and met Dozie and TJ, and we have talked and discussed together with them. Wow. I said, you are a new staff in the company. He said, he took over for somebody. I said, no, but I said, you act exactly like an illiterate. I said, I pity you. I said, this church, we are corporate people and we are educated. We are not in your class. I said, you know that when 2 companies are involved, there is a contract signed by the 2 of them. And the contract have provisions and clauses of privacy. I said, you can't you can't terminate a contract without having regard to the clauses and the provisions of the contract to show to you that we are educated. I said, number 2, who did you discuss with? He said he came to Doze. I said, is Doze a leadership decision of this church? I said, you came, you are taking a decision. You didn't meet with any. You came. I said, when they want to meet, have something to do with your company, did they go to discuss with the cleaner? Or they get he said no. Who did they meet? He said they discussed with either the HR or whether the MD. I said, have you seen the MD of this church? Did you see the HR? He said, I'm sorry, sir. I said, you are an illiterate. You can't come to take decision in a company and you see the gate man and you say you have taken decision with him. Or a cleaner and you say you have taken decision with him. You see the management team. Sometimes, I said, the man that was there before you will come to my office here and we talk to. I said, I have never seen you since I was born. And I'm the pastor of this church. I said, take that decision, withdraw anything that is missing in this church, your company will pay. He said, I'm coming on Sunday to come and see you. I said, whether he will come today now, I'm still not there. He said, you know why I'm saying this one? If you want to be a beneficiary of signs and wonders, you must be able to access the place where signs and wonders are manufactured. The manufacturing house of signs and wonders is the spiritual world. You must therefore be able to gain access to the spiritual world for you to be able to command the operation of signs and wonders. That's where we are going. It is the spiritual world that decision, everything that happens in this natural world, the decisions are taken in the spiritual world. Every natural occurrence, everything that happens upon the world, the decisions, the conclusion, the resolution are finalized, concluded, finished, decided in the spiritual world before natural world begin to carry them out. So for you to take command of the operation of sense, you must be able to gain access there. Operation of signs and wonders. The supernatural world is a world of terrible conflict, consultations and negotiations, deliberations and decisions, serious manipulations, agreement, decisions and discussions, compromises. The spiritual world is more complex, but the reality of life is this: every happening and occurrence in this natural world is concluded and decided in the spiritual supernatural world. For example, let me show you 1 or 2 examples. Just 1 or 2 examples, and then I finalize. In those days, in the kingdom of the world, kings marry very beautiful queens. That's why when Esther wanted to replace Ahasuerus, they asked them to go and do shopping in all the 120 provinces of the kingdom. They brought the ladies. There are procedures about 6 months to 1 year for bringing them up before they present them before the king, for the king to decide who he was going to choose. Come on, are you hearing me? Yeah. Are you hearing me? Yeah. Now, the queen must be super beautiful, without any spot, without any scar, without any mark in his body. Because the pride of the king was the queen. Every time the king wants to show his pride, wants to show his glory, he presents his queen. So, King Ahasuerus was excited and wanted to. King Ahasuerus was excited. He has thrown a party for days, about 120 days. And at the end of the party, he wanted to, all the presidents of the world, all the kings that have come, he wanted them to see the beauty of his queen. Now, that was not the first time that will happen. It had been happening all over generations. So the king asked to call Vashti to come and appear before his guests and show her beauty before the presidents of the universe. So at the peak of the occasion at the party, Ahasuerus said his chamberlain to go and call Vashti. I have a queen, sir. That is the end of the party and the celebration. Come and appear before my guests. The head of the king has swollen. He wanted to make pride of Vashti. All the kings were seated, waiting in anxiety, waiting in excitement to see who is this queen of the entire universe. Who is she? To see her majesty and her adornment. And they waited. Vashti said, I'm not coming. Eh? The king said, maybe he didn't know that I am sitting in the palace. He called another person, go and call her. Vashti said, I'm not coming. He called the third person. Vashti said, are you deaf? Tell him I'm not coming. Now listen to me, everybody. Till tomorrow, if you ask Vashti, why did you refuse to come? She can't say the reason. For no reason. Because it was her glory and her honor. That she even appeared. There are some of those kings that will drop checks of billions. Why did Vashti refuse? She can't tell. But you know why? The spirit realm has the spirit realm. The realm of the spirit. The spirit realm is a word of them has orchestrated, concluded. They have sent a demon to her. Tell her that she must not go. She must sit down there. She must not appear. She must just sit down there. Just keep her there. Even if she wanted to come, the demons will hold her down. You can't go. It's a conclusion in the realm of the spirit. To the degree that the king became furious and became angry. They hear me. When the anger of the king became serious, the king called all his advisors. What is this terrible abomination? What is this embarrassment? What do we do? So all the advisors of the king began to talk one to the other. All of a sudden, one of them came. First time, let's forgive her.